Good morning, hello, hey, hi friends, how are you? Welcome back. Today is a little bit gloomy. It's not your typical sunny side California day, but I'm not gonna let that stop me because today I have a self-care day planned out for myself. Today the hubby has the day off, so he's gonna watch Peanut for a little bit while I go get some time to myself. And so yeah, I wanted to bring you guys along on what it looks like to take myself on a date, mommy edition. If you watched my last video, I'll link it down below right here on the corner. It's pretty much just my journey in the music industry so far and what I did before I became a mama. This is gonna be a continuation, so like part 2 of the first video, and pretty much this is gonna be talking about all the performances and the fun that I had during my time of being able to perform and go on these music expeditions. And so yeah, I just want to take you along, and this is seriously down memory lane because I just think that these are the moments that I have lived for, and these are the moments that were sweetest to me, that I held on to and clung on to so much during those times that were really hard. But I think for any person who has a passion and creativity, you know that passion doesn't pay the bills. And so when you have that little bit of time to shine and be able to have your creativity and your music, to have that little bit of time to express your creative outlet, it's something that you do cherish and hold on forever. And it's kind of like that high that you're always chasing once you experience it for the first time as a performer. So this chapter, I'm going to talk about my performances and what I did, and more so about all of that fun stuff. Okay? All right, let's go. We're gonna go ahead and head out to my Pilates class. It is 12:10 and it starts at 1, which is perfect. So I thought it would be awesome just to bring you guys along and have a little chit chat down memory lane. When I moved out here back in 2013, I was really blessed to meet some incredible people. One of those individuals was Miss Joyce Gerard. And Joyce Gerard is this beautiful Puerto Rican, very fun-loving, vivacious, vibrant, beautiful, absolutely beautiful woman who has the most gorgeous long hair. But anyways, she is a philanthropist and she's a producer, and she does a lot for the LA community. And one of the things that she did is that she started her own kind of realm of pageants, of beauty pageants, and she wanted it to be specifically different and set apart from your normal average standard version of beauty pageants. And so it was all really about the story and the person and the empowerment coming from within and what makes every person unique in their own way. And I had the opportunity to meet her and kind of be a part of this pageant and kind of be a contestant. And she absolutely loved my story of being a one-child policy child and being an adoptee and having an American upbringing and growing up in Texas and moving out to California. And I think she really took me under her wing for those first few months of living in California because they kept us very busy for that pageant. And the pageant, the name of it is called Queen of the Universe. And I absolutely learned so much and gained so much confidence from it. And believe it or not, regardless of whatever accolades there were, I think that I was so surprised because I wasn't even thinking about winning or placements. I was just so excited and honored and felt so blessed that someone wanted me to be able to be a part of their production and be a representation for them. And for her to sit there and listen to me and give me direction and give me advice about being a young woman in LA and the first time moving out here, it was very impactful for me, and it was a very positive impact. And so I will forever be thankful for Miss Joyce Gerard for taking me under her wing and allowing me to be one of her contestants in her beauty pageants, because it really was the first things that got my feet wet and out to meeting people and networking and communicating. And honestly, it was kind of like the first events that I really went to and took place in when I first moved to California. So yeah, those times and those memories hold very dear to my soul, because that's when I was first out here learning about myself, pushing my limits, and trying to discover myself and see what I was capable of, and trying new things. And so that experience I will forever, ever be grateful for. And that is highlighting the actual performances and the opportunities that I got, and the key highlight people that I've been able to meet along the way. So yeah, so with Atlantic Records, it was actually really cool, because the thing that they were able to do was really get the type of people that I wanted in the room. And at that time, Ariana Grande was so hot. 2013, she was just popping off. She had just released, I think, her 3rd or 4th album, and she was just taking over the world. And she had just released a song, Break Free, and I think Zedd did like a remix of it or something like that. And at that time, that was my summer anthem. My 2013 Summer Jam anthem was all of Ariana Grande's songs. I've just been a huge AG fan. And so when I kind of relayed that information, he was like, well, do you want me to try to hit up her producer? I can try to hit up her producer and see if he'd be willing to do a project with you. And my mouth and my heart just about sank. I was like, hell yeah, I want to try to hit up the producer and like do a song with him. Like, if you got the connection, boy, you better hook it up. And so he was like, yeah, let me see what I can do. And he pretty much was able to get Tommy Brown at the time and Victoria Monet. She was the person who was helping me write my material and my song at the time. And then they also brought in Sean Stockman as kind of like my guest starring appearance to help me bring in more organic traction, because I was a nobody and I needed somebody to kind of get my name out there. And because of my R&B and my passion for R&B and love, I was like, I'll be there for you at the end of the road. Literally. Oh no, uh-oh guys. Okay, so my ladies are getting out of their class. That means I gotta go into mine. But I will pick back up here very soon. All right, we'll see you guys. It's cold. How did my thing work? Is this thing going slower? It's literally the littlest.